Good morning and welcome back. Hope everyone had a lot of fun last night. I'd like to start out first. This meeting, everything we do is only possible because of our sponsors. I'd like to give a round of applause to AT&T, Google, and Adrex. Our elections, which we talked about a lot yesterday, remain open. Go forth, vote. If you have a challenge, go to the election help desk, which is outside, or drop an email to members at ARIN.net. So please vote. This is very important. Okay. Rules and reminders. We have some policy discussions this morning. The chair, in this case the vice chair, will moderate the discussions to make sure everyone has a chance to speak. Speak clearly, slowly, at the microphone so that we can have a good transcript and so that we understand who's actually identified when we go back and read that. Make sure that you, when you've spoken, don't monopolize the mic. If there's other people, let other people speak before you go back to the mic. There are rules in the program. Pick up your discussion guide, look at the standards of behavior. We just try to be courteous to one another. Our agenda this morning, we have some reports going on. The NRO activity report. The NRO is the Number Resource Organization. It's the name we use for the coordination between the 5 RIRs. So the Number Resource Organization, the 5 RIRs working together. We produce a summary of our activity. We have the NRO Number Count report. When the IANA issues IP address resources to each RIR, it does it with global policy. The NRO Number Council, also referred to as the Address Supporting Organization Address Council, that's in the ICANN context. The NRO Number Council develops those global policies. They actually don't have their own policy body. They help coordinate the 5 RIR's policy bodies, which is you, to actually generate the same text in all 5 regions, and when we have materially the same text, that policy becomes a global policy for the IANA to use. So we'll have a report, the NRO Number Council. We'll have the IANA Review Committee report. So the 5R contract collectively with ICANN to administer the central registries. And we have a committee that reviews ICANN's performance in that regard. So that's the IANA Review Committee. We have a recommended draft policy to be discussed. Why do I have this here, but I don't have it on the agenda?
We believe the slide is incorrect.
I believe the slide's incorrect. We have a number of policies to discuss this morning, but none of them are a recommended draft policy. We'll talk about that a little later. We have a software update as well. So at the head table, I have Bill Sandiford, I have Tina Morris, and I have Leif Sawyer, respectively ARIN Board of Trustees Vice Chair, ARIN Advisory Council Chair, and ARIN Advisory Council Vice Chair. So I'm now going to start off. The first thing we have is our policy block, and the first policy up is the ARIN 2019-12, which is M&A legal jurisdiction exclusion. Because this is not a recommended draft policy, you're just going to hear from the Advisory Council. I'd ask Joe Provo to come up and do the presentation talking about this draft, which is a policy in progress.